I spent the better part of the day yesterday out on one of the local trails here in Virginia. It was pretty muddy and wet out there, but it did rain really hard on my way home, so that cleaned off some of the mud. But I knew I needed to get the pressure washer out and get all the rest of that off of there. So here I'm just doing a once around with the pressure washer. I ended up doing the undercarriage as well. I have one of those things you hook up to your pressure washer with the wheels on it and the three sprayers that go up, but I couldn't find it, so I just threw a 45-degree on here and did the best I could on the underside. Next up was the first coat with the foam cannon, just some cheap soap just to get all the dirt off. I let it rinse down, didn't agitate it, just washed it off with the pressure washer after that and get on to the real washing. So I refilled my foam cannon with Chemical Guys Hydro Suds. It did a whole lot better job, really sticky foam, really thick. Put it all on there, and then I grabbed my boar's hair truck brush just to clean it off. I know a lot of people say that'll scratch the paint. It's a truck. I was on a trail. I was going down with branches hitting it left and right. So if a boar's head brush scratches it, I would have already had a ton of scratches from the branches. After that, I still had about half a foam cannon full of soap, so I did a third coat just because it's fun to play with a foam cannon. So I, covered the entire truck one more time just to really make sure I didn't miss anything. I did the wheels and tires. I got up in the wheel wells. I did the undercarriage again a little bit, just because it's super fun to cover your truck in foam. So this is it. And then after that, I grabbed my little microfiber sponge and just went around and, did one last quick wipe down on everything with the sponge just to make sure I didn't miss anything with the truck brush. So after I finished wiping everything down with the sponge, I got the pressure washer out again and just really took some time to rinse all the suds off that I could with the pressure washer. If I saw any more dirt spots, I was getting them. I was being careful to stay a good 6 to 10 inches away so I didn't cut any of the vinyl or anything. Then I disconnected the hose from the pressure washer and just gave it that last little spray without the high pressure. Finally, I got my air cannon out and started really blowing off all the nooks and crannies just to get all the water out of there, and used my towel to clean up all the rest. I'm really happy with how clean it ended up. I really love the shelter green. I think it's a beautiful color. Changes in the sunlight. I mean, the blue looks great, the red looks great. I love all three of the gray options, silver, white, black. There's really no bad option for colors in this truck. So all of that was on my truck. I would say it definitely needed a good washing. That was all in the undercarriage, stuck up underneath the skid plates and stuff. And then a lot of the dirt from the outside ran down. But anyway, I'm gonna get this cleaned up and then go do some other stuff today.
It's over!